A very good morning to all of you. Today we'll start with the new topic in writing section, that is summarizing. Summarizing follows note making. The purpose of note making is usually for one's own personal reference. If the main points are to be reported, we present a summary. It is not as severely shortened as note making. So here is that after no or summarizing, this topic follows the note making process. And when we make this note making, or when we do this note making, so the purpose of note making is for what? For our own personal reference. And when we picked some main points from the note making, we present a summary. It is not severely shortened as note making. So note making is a very shortened process, and summarizing is like summary of that paragraph. Summarizing is the selection and paraphrasing of all important information of the original source. So in summarizing process, you have to select some important lines or important sentences and paraphrasing of all important information, and you have to create in a paragraph you have to create some phrases which contain some important information from the original source. This is done by analyzing of paragraph, and all these things, how you can do that? When you analyze the paragraph, you can, or passage, you can do it easily in order to formulate a plan of writing. So the process of summarizing would have or would involve the steps followed in note making. So there are some steps which we followed in note making process, and similarly in the summarizing process. So what are the steps? Look here. The first step is underlining important ideas. So, first of all, we have to underline. When we read the paragraph or the passage, we have to underline the important ideas with a pencil. Then, second one is writing them down, abridging the adverbs. So, after writing them, we have to underline the verbs also. And then avoiding examples, explanation, and repetition. And whenever there is some kind of examples are there in the paragraph, you have to avoid that, or explanation of word, avoid that, and repetition. These things, three things, you have to keep it in your mind while reading the paragraphs, that you have to avoid repetition of some words or some sentences, explanation, and the third thing is you have to avoid all these things. However, instead of nominalizing the points, changing verb into nouns, we expand the points into full sentences and link them using suitable connectors. So what we have to do, instead of normalizing the points, there's no need to nominize the point or contract the points. You have to change verb into noun. Simply, it's the process when you have to change the verbs into nouns. We expand the point into full sentences and link them using suitable connectors. And what do we have to do? The expanded point, you have to convert them or change them into some full sentences which link to your connectors. We need to be precise in your expression. So whenever you are going through this process of summarizing, you have to precise your expression. That means you have to contract that, or contraction is there, उनको shrink करना होगा. The summary will contain all the main ideas of the original, and whatever summary you have written after reading the passage or paragraph, that should be the based on the original ideas. So, and the main ideas contained in that summary. Practice in using one word for many will help, and for this you have to keep in your mind that you have to write that one word answers kind of. So that is the practice for you. So practice in using one word for many with help. For example, children who show intelligence far beyond their age often turn out to be mediocre in adult life. Precocious children often turn out to be mediocre in adult life. Her genius was marked by excellence in the various arts. She was a versatile genius. So these are the things, and you have to keep it or mark it in one words only. Mm, And then we have some more things in summarizing. That in summarizing, you have to keep your paragraph in short. So, and the limit is like you have to keep that paragraph in like one or two words in 72 words. So the limit of the summarizing is like 72 words, and when you are doing this practicing using one word for many with the help, then you have to read one or two word for the whole sentence. So now I will read the passage for you. That is your first passage of your book. Now read the following text, underlining important word as you go along. Soybean belong to the legume family. The beans are the seeds of leguminous soybean plant. They can be grown on a variety of soils and in a wide range of climates. Soybeans are of versatile as they can be used as whole beans, soy sprouts, or processed as a variety of food items such as soy milk, tofu, temph, textured vegetable protein, miso, soy sauce, soy oil, margarine, and soy dairy alternatives. They are also used for making candles and biodiesels. Soy is an excellent source of high quality protein, is low in saturated fat, and is cholesterol free. It is also rich in vitamins, especially vitamin B complex minerals such as magnesium, calcium, iron, potassium, and copper, and also fibers. In recent times, it has been highly recommended because of its ability to lower the levels of low density lipoprotein LDL, a bad cholesterol. The Food and Drug Administration FDA has confirmed that the food contained soy protein are likely to reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. An easy way to take soy is in soy milk, now available with added flavor. Soy milk does not contain lactose. Milk sugar can be drunk by those who are allergic to normal milk. To get soy milk, soybeans are soaked in water, ground, and then strained. If you don't mind the trouble, you can also make it at home. So this is a 225 words are there in this paragraph. Now, how we can note down some important points. First, soybeans are the seeds of the soybean plant of the legume family. They grow in variety of soils and climates. They can be used in various forms, beans, sprouts, and a variety of food items. They are also used to make candles and biodiesel. They are a source of high quality protein, vitamins, mineral, and fiber. They are low in fat content and cholesterol. They can lower LDL levels, and here LDL की full form लिखी गई है, that is it is written over here low density lipoprotein. So there is no need to write the full form. So LDL level and reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. Soy milk is lactose free, is available as flavored milk and can be drunk by those who are allergic to ordinary milk. Can also be made at home by soaking the beans, grinding them, and straining the water. Here you reduce this paragraph of 225 words in about 111 words. A summary is usually one third the length of the original passage. This is about half. So how you will write the this summarizing process, that you have to keep in mind the important points, keep it in your mind, and you have to convert that long paragraph or passage into 72 to 80 words, that is last. So now think of what we can omit to make the summary more brief as shown below. So we have written, or in this paragraph it is written in 111 words over here. Now we will again try to omit some words from the summary. So here are the soybean, leguminous plant which grows in all kinds of soil climate, yield beans, sprouts, and a variety of processed item and dairy alternative, and is also used to make candles and biodiesels, rich in protein, vitamins, mineral, and fiber. It has a low fat cholesterol content. It lower LDL levels and reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. Soya milk, which is free in lactose free, is available in as flavored milk, agrees with the allergic people allergic to ordinary milk. It can be made at home by soaking, grinding, and straining soybean. So here it convert into 90 words. Now again repeat the process that you have to convert it in 72. So try reducing it further to about 72 words. Soybean, a legume growing in a variety of soil, climatic condition, yield beans, sprouts, and variety of food item, and is used in making candles and biodiesel. Rich in protein, vitamin, mineral, and fiber. It is low in cholesterol and fat. It lower LDL level and reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. Soya milk is lactose free, is available flavored and taken by people allergic to milk. It can also made at home. So here it is reduced in 74 words. Notice that we have phrases in opposition, legume between commas, and present participles growing to effect reduction. Instead of it is rich in, we have used rich in. So, and it is postpone the main verb in the sentence. Almost all the main points have been covered. So, it is written over here that how you can convert your paragraph into some small 72 word. So, you have to do it like this only.